I'm TEMPHUiBIS here, and hopefully you guys are keeping very well, keeping safe. Last month's been just mad, you know, with lockdown and everything, man. Everything's just crazy, boy. So hopefully, yeah, you guys are keeping well. So we're still doing this. We're still doing the Tekken 30-day challenge. I know it's been well over a month since my last part. Man, like I said, there's been a lot of things going wrong, and I had some few personal issues as well. And if you just follow me on Twitter, yeah, you'd know about them. But I'm here and I'm ready to do it again. And like I said before, on the first day, that IceBeam did say that it doesn't all have to be day after day after day, so it can be all done in own time, really. Yeah, this one's taking a bit long. But the thing is, because of the topic, which is show or name your top favorite Tekken stages all time, I have such a lot of things to say on this topic that I wanted to dedicate a lot of time here to this particular one. You know, I got quite a lot to say on this actual matter. First, I'm going to talk about the misconception, because people are probably already looking at this and already predicting what my favorite stage is. They're probably saying, yeah, your favorite stage is probably Forgotten Realm. It is not Forgotten Realm. You know, a lot of people believe that my favorite stage is Forgotten Realm, and they say it because I pick Forgotten Realm when I'm at tournaments and everything and all that. Let me clarify everything for you right now. Forgotten Realm is not my favorite stage. Forgotten Realm is my efficient stage, you know, because it does give King an advantage. You know, obviously I need to sort of separate myself, yeah, the stage that I love playing on, the stage that I have fun on, and what I like to play on. When I'm in a when I'm in a tournament, obviously my mindset's about winning. And since we all know that King does have an advantage on that stage because of the floor breaks and how easy it is for him to break the floor and get more damage, that's why I will pick Forgotten Realm. When the TWT rules finally allowed you to pick a stage, when you lose your first game, you get to pick the stage here before the next game. When they brought that in, I think I was one of the first King players to actually go straight and pick Forgotten Realm on stream. And people think I love it for that. But you guys know I was doing it because I was trying to win. And the clip is actually, well, it's not online, but I've actually got the clip right here. And I think it's just pretty funny. Yes, I thought I'd share it with you guys. This happened in Sweden last year. And this is what happened when Senior Fofala beat me at the first game. Watch Senior Fofala's reaction as soon as I pick Forgotten Realm.
Yes. He also has like a sick low there.
You see his reaction, because he knows. He knows. He knows what's up, man. He knew what was up. You know, and I felt that moment was so funny that I actually made that into a meme as well. Because like I was saying, I was losing, I was down 1-0, and I thought I had got to try and turn it around. It didn't work, however. He did actually beat me still. But it was an amazing set. It was a funny moment, you know, and I think almost every King player now will actually pick Forgotten Realm. You know, there's loads of other characters who will pick other stages that's more akin to them. You know, you've got characters who their best stages are the Infinity stages, but then there could be just a simple strategy that they'll pick the stage so that it takes the opponent away from their good advantages. So you know what I mean? That's what it is, really. But I guarantee all the people who pick the Infinity stages, I bet the Infinity stage aren't their favourite stages, you know? So hopefully you get the situation on that. When I think of a favourite stage, when I think of a Tekken stage that I like to play on, right, yeah, I usually will think, well, how does the stage look? What's the atmosphere in the stage like, you know? And how does the music go with it as well? The music's also a cool thing. So that's actually a situation that I take in when I look at the stages that I like. Now, from a design point of view, I think loads of stages are better than Forgotten Realm. You know, when you're on the first two floors, you know, the stage is it's all ruins and stuff. It's okay-ish, I suppose, but it's not like the best. I feel the best part of it is when you actually go to the bottom floor. You know, you fight in this like underground tomb type thing. That's the only part that's brilliant about it. But overall, it's not a stage that I think is the best. So now you know that sort of aspect, And if you know me as a person, you probably may know what my favorite stage probably is right now. You know, because like I said, it's all about the atmosphere. You know, I'm going to let you guys in on a bit of a secret. I'm not too sure if you guys know about this and everything out here, but I am a big UFC fan. Yep. I'm sure you did not know I was a UFC fan. You know. But anyway, you know, what I usually tend to like, I usually like to tend to like stages or atmospheres, combat sports. I always like that combat sports atmosphere, whether it could be a boxing ring, a wrestling ring, or an MMA cage. I always like that sort of sport fighting sort of situation. So once we've got that, let's go over what my 3 best stages are. For number 3, I'm going to say the gym, which is in Tekken 6 scenario campaign. Now, that people may say that may not actually count as a stage because it's a story mode. It's not actually a stage that you fight in. But after a little bit of research, I found out that that stage was actually a stage you fight in on Tekken 6 on the PSP. I'm not sure if it was the American version or Japanese version, but one of the versions you could actually enter a cheat or something like that, or was it just straight away? I never actually got to play it on the PSP version myself, but you can actually have it as a stage, so that's why I would select that aspect. And I did like doing it in the scenario campaign as well. You face King and Marduk, and I just felt it's a great stage. I always wondered how comes they'd never added a proper ring in Tekken. And I mean by proper ring, I'm just talking like an actual ring in general. You know, especially when Tekken started to become less infinity stages and more actual proper stages. So let's go over what number 2 is. Number 2 is the Sky Ring stage from Tekken 3 and Tekken Tag Tournament 1. I mean, it's the same stage. I know it's 2 different games, but it's the same stage and just updated it on the Tekken Tag Tournament. Now, as I was saying, that stage may be a ring, but it's an infinity stage, so you don't actually go into the ropes or anything like that. You don't go into the sides and all that. But the atmosphere is still brilliant. You know, you're in the sky. You know, the cliffs are below you. You got a little bit of floodlights watching you and everything else. I'm assuming there's a camera up there as well. You know, and the music on Tekken 3 on that stage was absolutely amazing. And I'm talking about both the arcade and the original. Both of them are absolutely amazing. That stage is just absolutely just a brilliant stage here for me, and I've always enjoyed that. And number 1. What stage am I going to pick? Obviously, my most favourite stage of all time. It was on Tekken 4. It was also on Tekken Tag Tournament 2. And it is on Tekken 7. And the best one is definitely on Tekken 7. It is the arena. The arena is absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, I'm a UFC fan. You know I love MMA a lot. And what better way, what can you do that's just better than an MMA stage that's futuristic as well? It's so brilliant that when you actually move, you know, the light underneath your feet and everything and all that. And it's not even just that as well. You've got the whole crowd in there. When you do a hit here, the crowd cheers a bit louder. Also perfect. I also like the walkout part at the back. You know, you see a big massive fist coming out, and it would have been so cool if they had the characters walk out from underneath it as well. Yeah, be an amazing feature to add. And I think I spoke about that, yeah, in one of the past parts of this challenge, and that's why I love that stage. Just amazing. The music on the arena stage, it's a good song, yeah, but I prefer the arena on Tekken Tag Tournament 2's music, which is the music I used, yeah, for the music video for day 3. And what I've just done on the PS4, since it's a jukebox and you can put whatever track you want, obviously I put the Strongest Iron Arena Silver Mix on that stage. So and it just goes together so well. And like I said, what's also brilliant as well is when you've got a really big event coming up, they also update it, and all the ads that's on the cage, on the sides, they'll actually show and so when things are coming. I remember when they did that for the Tekken World Tour. It was amazing. It just makes the stage that much bloody better, and I really love playing on that stage. Maybe if that stage had a floor break as well, or something that can give King that extra advantage, maybe it would have been the 100% complete everything, and then I'll use it in tournaments. But like I said, I have to use Forgotten Realm in tournaments. But as you can see, you can now see what I'm saying about what type of stages that I like, what type of atmosphere I like, and everything like that, yeah? And so therefore, I've got to say this little bit of a controversial opinion here that I have, right, yeah? I personally believe the only thing that Street Fighter V has that Tekken don't have is that I think their stages are better. You know, they've got more combat sports atmosphere type stages. You know, they've got a lot more things. I mean, things like the Ring of Destiny, the Ring of Justice, Ring of Power. Oh yeah, Pride, and the Ring of Pride. You have, you know, stages where there's wrestling ring, there's sumo, it's like sumo bouts of circle, and another slight sort of wrestling steel cage type thing, and I think there was an underground arena as well. You know, I find it so funny. It's like Street Fighter supposed to be fights that I'm assuming it was supposed to be on the streets, whereas you got Tekken, which is supposed to be more of a tournament fighting thing. It's like, why the other way around? Why is Tekken got most of the fights on the streets? And don't get me wrong, yeah, some of the other stages in Tekken are great, yeah. You know, like Dragon's Nest is perfect. You know, Precipice of Fate, or how you pronounce that one, I keep forgetting. And the G-Corp stage isn't too bad as well. I don't mind them. But stages like Souk and Jungle Outpost, those are just stages that I would have thought would have been on Street Fighter, whereas some of the ones I've just said for Street Fighter would have been on Tekken. Obviously, this is just me. I mean, not everybody is MMA fans, I suppose. Not everyone is combat sports fans, so I've got to accept that they can't actually do that for each and every one of them. But, yeah, overall, I do think, yeah, that Street Fighter 5's stages are better than Tekken's, just based more or less around those reasons. But then I think certain stages on Street Fighter 5 have more people in the background, more animations in the background, more things going on in the background as well, which just means it just feels as if more work was done with it. But yeah, but I've got to say though, Tekken 7 Arena definitely is best stage ever, my favorite stage, and yeah, nothing else more I can say. So thanks very much guys here for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like the UFC glass as well, man. And I know I say this all the time, but I'm gonna try and not take goddamn long to do the next video. You know, I mean, this is a 30-day challenge and I'm only on day 7, so I'm gonna try and step it up for you guys. I don't want to say I will, because I think every single YouTuber has said, I'll try and not take too long. I think we've all said that now, all of us. So yeah, so thanks very much guys. I'll speak to you all later. Love who you are.